method is not.
No.
Now, in the user component, so this is my component, right? Now I say in the user component, I say here div class row, div class h1 user component. User component added, and I want to make this center align, text hyphen center. Now component has been centered. Now what I want to do, I want to have a display a age here using switch component. So what I'm going to do here, I declare a variable as age colon number equal to 10. Listen carefully. I declared a variable for age. Now, if the number is 10, the age is valid. If the number is not 10, age is not valid. To implement switch case. How to do switch case here? Can anyone tell me? What is switch case? Why do we need a switch case? Can anyone tell me why do we need a switch case in any programming?
To handle multiple conditions.
To
handle multiple conditions.
Options.
Whether to enter multiple condition or something. Yeah. Okay. Is there anybody else? What is the switch case?
Any one of the block code executing purpose.
Okay. The main essence I'm not getting. If you guys have gone through the main essence I'm not getting. How many of you gone through my C#? Can anybody unmute, please? Everybody unmute, please. How many of you gone through switch case in C#?
Multiple if else conditions. Right.
With a single variable, I can have multiple values. Every value can be compared with the switch case or not. I have only one variable, but the different conditions I can build. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Everybody say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that is the reason we are going for switch case. The similar fashion, to build a switch case in Angular, I said div class row. Okay. Here I say div class h2 text center ngSwitch implementation. That is the first thing I need to tell on the program. Now you are going to implement the ngSwitch. Now what are you going to do here? In the another class row, div class row. Here div star ngSwitch equal to age. Clear my point? Say yes or no? Whatever the value I am passing as a variable of age, I'm going to associate to the ngSwitch. Now inside, to create another div, here I'm going to say div class h4 text center, I say age is valid. Okay, now here you say star ng switch case equal to 10. Vaida, Mr. Ishwar, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Did we face the same issue last time also, right?
Yes, sir. Little bit.
It's correct only, right?
NG switch is yes, sir. Exactly.
These caps on.
Do one thing. Maybe the syntax is the issue.
No,
Let's
sir.
take.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Star NG starting version is compulsory in. It is like a property binding, sir.
Yes, sir, in square braces.
Okay.
In
Range
square
switch.
brackets. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay,
Exactly.
okay, okay. This
Like
one.
a property binding, sir. Yes, sir. Exactly. Sir, can you please remove the star?
ngSwitch star is not required.
Yes, sir. Star is not. Yes, sir. Exactly. It is like a property binding.
Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
So now you see, this is your property binding in such a way that you are associated the variable. And then you are getting an ng switch case, the case equal to 10, it is well. Sir, if the case is not, what do you need to do? ng switch default. Apart from anything, you simply say the is not valid. Okay. Now, if I'm passing 20 or 10 or 11, whatever it may be. Now, if you go here, you change 11. This 11 is not valid. Clear my point? Everybody clear? Say yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
No? So that is how the ng switch happened. See why this place is coming.
In HTML file, you can remove top.
So now you all understand how the ng switch and ng case works.
Yes, sir.
Anjali, Venugopal, Ishwar, Mailsami, Narendra Gopi, everybody. Sushma, Tarak,
Yes, sir.
Tarak.
Yes, sir.
Everybody can understand, right? How the ng switch works. I'm taking a row in that I'm going to use all these things. Now, sir, I want to implement one small concept. Accept value from the user. Check whether his user has a valid voting rights or not. I want to create a use case. The use case is something like that. Now what I'm going to say, I create a component. I say voting rights component. The voting rights component is created or not? Say yes or no. Component is created, guys.
Yes, sir.
Now, in the voting rights component, I'm opening that. Take this voting rights. I'm going to add this voting rights in my main component. Clear my point? Now go to my project. You got the voting right component. Now here, I am trying to design some UI. In the HTML of design, I say div class div. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm doing. And then again, I'm creating another div. I'll tell you what is the purpose of each div. Here I'm going to say label, enter the name. Okay. And then end, I'm going to say input type equal to number. And here I'm going to have input type equal to button. Now, if you see the UI, you got everything, and say text equal to, sorry, input type equal to button, value equal to submit. Now you got the page here. Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, guys, please
Yes,
speak.
sir.
I'm
Yeah.
getting good. Okay, now I want to make this is into centrally shown. So what I'm going to do, this div, I'm going to create a class form flex. Okay. Now I am going to apply CSS for the form flex. So I'm copying this. I'm going to here in the SCSS file dot paste. I say display item is flex. Okay. Flex direction is column. Now you got the display item, and then you say margin 0 pixel auto. Flex hyphen content.
So justify enter.
Okay, thank you. But why the margin is not coming?
No, no.
Hmm?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. And I say you got it? Now what you need to say, border of div, 2 pixel. I say solid red. And then I say padding 20 pixel. You understand my point? Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Who left? Anjali? She left, I believe. Fine. Sushma Sudhir, Venugopal, Tarak, everybody understand Ravi?
Yes, sir.
Ranjit?
Yes, sir.
See, the point here is I am going here, I am making into 150. Now it is properly center aligned. But if you look into the width, I want to increase the width of the stuff. I'm just saying 300 pixel. Now this looks good. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then I want this label to be corrected, submit button, and everything will be corrected in a display block. So what I will do before that, okay, I'll come there. Now, what is the next step in the HTML? You have another div, right? Okay, so you don't need this div. You remove this div. Okay, in the label, to take the label, you say here label display inline block. And direction is column. Now that is the problem. So it has to wrap with the label. Div. I can have everything in div. And say these two here. And go here, make change div. Now it is coming. Say yes or no. Now go here. You wrap this also in native. Cut, paste. And go here. I say display I can say margin 20 pixel. What going in a different way? People are leaving. Okay, do one thing. I cut this also. Put it in this div. Now you got it? Say yes or no, Ravi, Tarak, Ranjit,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Gopi, everybody. And then once you bring this, I'm slightly going to make a change in margin top as 100 pixel. Okay. Now I'm refreshing. Now what I want to do, I want to create a margin between this enter the name and text box or not. Say yes or no. I want to create a margin between the stuff
Yes,
is.
sir.
So what I will do, I take here margin. I take here inputs margin bottom 20 pixel. You got the space? Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And then same here, I'm going to use label, same margin bottom 20 pixel. Now you see, you got the space,
Yes, sir.
but again, this is not that much. You just make label between the text box should be always no. Make it as 8 pixel. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Say I'm not using a bootstrap, I'm using a text box. Now you got the label. Now this button should be central line, right? Is this button should you required in the central line, right?
Yeah. Center.
So how to do that? Can anyone tell me?
Float center.
Button center.
Can I take this as button instead of using an input type? Can I use a button?
Yes, sir. You can.
So it will be easy for you. And say here, submit. Clear? Now you take the button, I say width 200 pixel. You got it? Now align item center. Instead of you make it with 200 pixel, make it 100 pixel. You see the item will be centered. Item is not coming center. Okay, fine. Leave it. We'll see that one later point of time. Or you can say margin 0 pixel auto. It has to work. It is not coming. Now you need to have a color on this particular button. Say yes or no. Do you need
Yes,
a
sir.
color?
Yeah.
So how you are going to apply the color? Background color. I say red. Now you got the color in the button. Now
Yes, sir.
this button text should be white. Now you got the button. Say
Yes,
yes
sir.
or no. But the font size of this particular button is not good. So I'm going to specify font size. I can say 12 pixel. No, make it as 25 pixel. Oh my God. Cool. Now make this width as 150. somewhat good. Say yes or no, everybody. But again, do you need a font family for this? Do you need a font family for this? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir, you can add
Narendra
it.
Gopi, Ishwar, guys, you need to speak. Tarak Venugopal Reddy. It
Yeah.
has lot of parameters in CSS. Please, Mailswamy, Ranjit,
Yes, sir.
you guys need to understand CSS. Somewhere you will find difficulty. See, now you see there is a form. Submit, this entire form should have a same family. So what I'm going to do, instead of applying the button or everywhere, I
Go to
go
form
here,
and
I say in the form flex, font, family, Vadana. Now see, font text has been changed.
Yes, sir, change it.
yes, sir.
Entire flex got changed. Now you see, Times New Roman. It is changed.
Yes, sir. Changed.
That is
So,
how it has to work. Okay. Now I changed the font family. Now come back. Will the button require a border?
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You need a border, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Border, hyphen radius. I say 10 pixel. Does it look like a button?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now it becomes a button or not?
Yes, sir.
On hover of the button, I want to make this as gray color. So what I'm going to do, hey button,
Button hover
hover,
color.
border, background color, I say gray. Now you see, the moment I go here, you see the effect.
Yes, sir.
Everybody,
Yes, sir.
please say yes or no, everybody.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now you got the form. And sir, I want to make this effort box shadow for the form group. So what I will do,
Transition.
I'll go here. I can say border, border radius 10 pixel. Now border become curved,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, covered.
and then box shadow 10 pixel, 10 pixel, 10 pixel blue. Now tell me it is working fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it's fine.
Now you make 0 pixel here.
Full size.
Now this is required.
Yes, good, sir.
Looks good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, good.
Now if you make this should be 15 pixel means you got the proper box shadow.
Yes, sir.
See how you need to build the box. Anybody have any questions? Can I answer? Now
No
here,
question,
the enter the name label should require the font size. So what I will do, go back to the label. I say here, font size 15 pixel. Now the label has a font size changed. Now
Yes, sir.
here you see within the text box, you are not having a gaps, right? So here in the input, you say padding, I say 10 pixel. This is going too much. I say 7 pixel. Now you see, there is a gap between the text box and thing. So always you need to see. Okay. Now what you need to do? You need to behind a margin saying that 2 pixel. Not required margin. Remove the margin. Now this is good. Anybody knows what to do? We are talking. Now come back. Whenever you enter a data here, age is the person greater than 18 should have valid voting rights. So how to build a logic first? See here I'm entering 14. When you click submit, here you need to display a command saying that not a valid voter. Clear my point?
Yes, sir.
So for that, you need to start building the logic. So how to build the logic? First, what is the variable you need to associate with this input? Yesterday and day before yesterday we discussed. Now tell me, what is the variable we need to declare here? First, you are declaring age number equal to 0. Clear my point? Now, I need to pass this age to my front end. So what is the data binding I need to use?
NG model.
Everybody, what is the data binding?
NG model.
NG model binding. So now you are going here, you say NG model equal to age. See, the value 0 is automatically binded here or not. Now, if you go here, you say here age is 10. You got a 10 value?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when you click a submit, I need to have a method here or not? On age, submit is your method. On age, submit is your method, void. Okay. On age, submit is your method. Now here, if age greater than equal to 18, okay. What? Okay, you have to say, since it is a class, you need to use this dot age. Okay, ma? This dot age. Okay, age is equal to greater. Now you are going to say is valid equal to false. Okay. And then is not valid equal to false. Clear my point? I'm having a two variable. Now here you are going to say this dot is valid equal to true. And then else this dot is not valid equal to true. So how many variables I declared here? Guys, please speak.
Two variables.
Two variables.
If everybody is sleeping, I'm also will sleep. Please sleep. How many variables, how many Boolean variables I used here?
Two.
Two. Now, can I implement an ngIf for this? Can I implement an ngIf for this?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, you can.
So go here. Can I add one more div here? class valid age, something like this. I say div star ng if equal to, what is the condition? Is
Is
valid.
valid.
If it is true, you say a class, you say H3 something like that, valid for voting. Can I say?
Yes, sir.
Can I say like this? Now come
Yes.
back,
Same thing, not
paste
not
here. I take this one, not valid, valid for not voting. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now I'm taking this valid age. Now let's see the results. Then we will see. Now this is okay.
Yes, sir.
Now
Okay.
what is the next thing you need to do? You need to create an event binding between this method and button, right? This method
yes, sir.
need to fire only when the
Clicking on the
event is
button.
fired,
No.
right?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So you take this age on its submit in the button. You say click equal to method function. Now go back to your what? Okay, something wrong. What to do? Let's take this div. I can wrap with the div. Okay, I do one thing. I don't want to do everything.
We can increase form width and H6 we can maintain that one.
No, this one you need to make it as inline block. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, guys.
Sir, I think you can commonly do you given style commonly, correct? Maybe you can separate that style for above. Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you understand? Actually, for this div, I already implemented a CSS saying that inline bar and margin. That is the reason it is not coming. Now it is good. Okay. Now if I pass 18, clear?
Both are coming, sir. Forward selecting.
Why both are coming? Okay. I do one code. You need to reverse the value. This dot, the variable is holding the value, right? Equal to false. This dot valid. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Everybody clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Everybody.
Yes.
So this is how you need to implement OT. So what we did, see, I'm moving my center align bit above. Margin top I'm making 80 pixel. Okay. Now submit not for valid. I'm giving 18. Submit. I'm getting 17. Not submit. Everything is working fine. So this is how you need to implement. Is it a good use case or bad use case? Yes or no?
Good, sir.
Good.
The use cases give some clarity, right? I build a proper UI. I built a proper ngIf statement. See, if you look into here, my HTML is very less. My HTML is very less. Am I right? My HTML is less or not? What I
Yes,
did,
sir.
I created a class. In that, I used a div form, a label, content, and everything. And I had used the two variables. Now coming to the TS, I declared three variables. One is age, valid and is valid. In the submit, if age is greater than equal to 18, just giving the swapping. That's all. Clear my point?
Yes, sir.
Everybody clear? Now you tell me, can I use? No, not leave it. This is not the right way. Let it go. Okay. I thought to use checking the condition and swap it. That will not happen. Clear my point?
Sir, here why we are using two variables, sir? One is enough, correct? Is valid also it's enough, correct? Else
How you will
condition.
define? Okay. What you are saying, you remove this.
Yes, is valid we can check it in directly, else condition. Not condition we can check it in HTML directly. Same thing we can copy, below we can. Here we can not condition we can check. Both are valid only given, sir. Not condition we need to check 9.
Understand? Only true will take both.
No, sir. HTML line number 9. We need to check not condition, correct? Can you try once?
By default, it is showing. Then there is no point of using a submit.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay, sir.
So that is the reason I'm using two variables. See, if you refresh, by default valid for not voting. Is it the right way?
Okay.
Copy.
Yes, sir. Sir. Got it.
So that is why I'm having a two variables.
Oh.
Okay, by default, initially everything will be false. So that I'm not going to display any message. If it is required, click on based on the submit, I'm going to show. Otherwise, what will happen? By default, this will show.
Okay.
Clear my point?
Yes, sir.
Anybody have any questions? If not, we'll talk tomorrow with respect to another big concept called NG class, NG style, everything. Okay, guys.